Hey there, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm so excited for this reading today. Okay, this is for any zodiac sign. This is a very powerful message. Okay, you're gonna know if this reading is for you. Okay, you're somebody who has a very powerful spirit. You're a mystic, you're an oracle, you are, you know, a person who is always on the outcast but connected in the spiritual world, and there is a beautiful shift happening for you. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, of course, and I have your messages I saw in the coffee. So interesting. Okay, so I saw a boot, and boots represent feeling secure to move forward. When somebody is wearing boots, they're wearing boots for a reason, and they're committed. You're not just out here wearing cowboy boots and you don't like them. You love cowboy boots. That's your thing. If you're wearing a boot, you want to wear that boot. And it's like there is a job to be done. There is a mission, and you're on board with it. You're embodying it. You're, representing yourself physically and having the tools that you need to complete this task. Everybody can hear you coming when you're wearing a boot, right? So there is like no, like, this is where I stand and this is what's happening, is the kind of energy here, which is really nice. Very grounded energy, and having what you need to move forward, where maybe you had some things, you had some ideas, but there were things, there were always setbacks, there was always things that you needed to release. There was always something felt like it was going to start and then it never does. That's changing here in a really beautiful way. And I feel like it's taken quite a long time to kind of harness your spiritual power. And that's what this is really about. So I saw a right foot, specifically the right foot. And this right foot stores your past and how you relate to the world. So there is some kind of coming to terms with the past. There is some kind of recent enlightened perspective of how you relate to the world because of your past and the unique position you have in the world, where you're not really one with this world, but at the same time you are you are guiding this world, but you don't fit in it, but you have to be grounded in it to understand it, to be relatable. But at the same time, you fit in nowhere. It's this kind of this energy here. And that also represents, like the saying, getting off on the right foot is like something somebody will say, oh, I got this project, it got off on the right foot. Or like, me and this person, we got off on the right foot. It's like good. So something that you could be putting your energy towards here, or it's about time for you to, it's going to get off on the right foot. Okay. So I saw an empty turtle shell, which is very interesting. In Navajo, people, Native American people, they believe that the empty turtle shell, they use it to dispense medicine because it has healing properties. Okay. And in feng shui, the empty turtle shell has the ability to thrive in different environments and adapt for success. So there's something here about you have like a medicine to give to the world, and understanding how to adapt that to different people. It's like taking me back to, my days as a nanny and in childcare, when you have to give kids medicine, you know what I mean? Each child is different. And some of them, it's like, you just give them the medicine, and some of them you're hiding it in other food, and you know what I mean? There is like a way to go about it, right? So there is something here about understanding how to adapt to different environments for success, and something here with traveling with these boots and feet, all of this. It's very interesting because then I saw your body being elevated, like levitation. Okay, and this is very interesting. It's an energetic phenomenon, transcendence over the physical body and the material world. And that's the thing, is so interesting because we start off with the boot and the right foot, and then we're going to levitation. So this is why it's like you're combining kind of this metaphysical with this grounding, and even then it's taking your spirituality to another heightened level here, but being able to be humble and walk around this earth, right? And have such a connection to this earth and the energy of a space, right? But then also still levitating and being heightened in the spiritual world, even more so than you are now. So there's like, this reading is for somebody here that it's like you have always felt this way, Yeah, this is here. It's like a body being levitated, and this is like spirit on top, and this is, your body being levitated here. And this is something very beautiful here. There's a lot going on around. There's like different civilizations here. There's different cultures. There's different kinds of people. And the different kinds of people approach you and come at you in all different kinds of ways here. Okay, and this is the octopus here. And octopus, they can adapt to their environment as well. An octopus can like make themselves look like seaweed, and then they can like make themselves look like a bunch of shells. They can change the texture, color of their skin, the shape of their body to embody something completely different. You know what I'm saying? And then my octopus teacher, right? This is the first really big thing where we heard about that animals, especially animals from the ocean, right? And not like dolphins that like look like they're smiling all the time, right? Like an octopus, right? This can become friends with a human, This is the first real time where it's like, yeah, there's wild creatures that you can become friends with, To this point where this is a movie, So there's something here that you have, this unique adaptability that it hasn't been accepted. And you've been forced to learn how to adapt because you don't fit in any environment. So you have to adapt. It's like an octopus. What is that thing? Looks like an alien. So it's like, hey, you want to be in this ocean and you want to survive? You better make yourself look like whatever's around you, because if not, you're going to be eaten alive. You know what I mean? It's this kind of energy here. So there is a huge shift here, because now this is the world, and this is like, they say like, isn't it like Atlas that the Greeks say he's holding the world on his shoulder or something like that? But now this is a person here. It's like a warrior and holding the world up like this in like triumph here. So there is like a framework for the world, and you're bringing this. And this could involve a Cancer person, or a person that once maybe tried to pull you down and didn't really, you could see that this person, they had a connection to you, right? But they weren't acting out of that connection. They were acting like everybody else was and kind of putting you down. They were like kind of going along with it, but they didn't agree with it, really. And you could feel that within them, and you were like, really? Okay, I guess I was wrong about this person and pulling away. But no, this person, they had healing and they had growth to do on their own here. And this person would give you the world, because they're holding the world now, and they want to give this to you. There is nothing that this person would not do. So that's very interesting. There's also a diamond here in your cup. So, and a dragon. So this is like kind of like ending out the year of the dragon, which is this year, really big. That's what this feels like. So we're going to see about this. we're going to really see about this now. So, okay. Dude, how this is coming out like crazy. This is the third time this card has come out. Third time. Okay. And you see how many cards I have here. This is big changes, gifted child. Hold your vibration here. There's big changes. And that's the thing, is like you could feel this, that you were gifted from the very beginning, that you were chosen. Chosen from the very beginning. And the thing is you are chosen because the reason you are chosen is because of the choices you make. The choices you make you chosen. Because God will always choose you. God will always choose everybody. But what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the light within you? Even when you're surrounded by these illusions, telling you that it's not good enough, telling you that you're going to pay, that you're going to suffer, for still choosing to be in alignment with God, in alignment with your higher self, in alignment with truly you. You're going to be completely outcast, ostracized for doing this. Everything you want is going to turn on you. And you will have nothing. And you do it anyways. Because you just can't ignore this voice inside. Right? And so this is why you are chosen. Right? This, you have goddess energy here. You have no idea. You could just feel like, okay, yeah, this would be really nice if this comes to pass, right? This would be really amazing if this would happen, and it's going to happen. That's the thing, is it's actually going to happen. So, yowzer. Okay, let's get a little bit more here. Let's see about this. Wow. How amazing. It's like grounding something so amazing here that I feel like you're not even going to believe it. The beetle, good fortune. Finally having this good fortune, you have the seahorse, family matters. Okay. So this is the thing. You could be completely abandoned by your family. You could want a family. And this is saying that if you've been praying, you've been asking for a family, because you've been a gifted child and you've been alone, completely alone. This is saying this is going to change. This is going to change for you. There could be a person trying to get in the way of something, and this could be a two-faced friend. And you already know that. You already know that about this person, and anybody else that it's like that, it's going to show you, because you have the ladder here, which is climbing towards success. So when you first start to climb on this ladder, this cat person is going to be pissed. They're going to show you their other side. Yeah. They could have cats. They don't have to, though. Cats mean a lot of good things. Cats can, they can mean beautiful things as well. But this is just saying to, pay attention to people and how they react to your success. How they react. How do they celebrate you? Do they say little things to put you down? Are they a little bit, it's like, they're a little bit angry that good things are happening for you, This is, pay attention. You have Rose. Romance is in the air. I'm telling you. The Pail. Time to get out of a situation. And the Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay. So whoever this person is, we're going to see about this now. Romance is in, the romance is in the air here. There could be a person that, they got out of a situation. Did you get out of a situation? There was something between you and a person, but you were with someone and they were with someone. So nothing actually happened. So there could be, I'm getting this energy of somebody got out of a situation. Somebody is not with somebody anymore. Be careful of anyone that's trying to tell you that somebody is with someone, or that somebody is not interested in you, or that somebody is still hung up on their ex, or Pay attention to someone who, do they want this person? And that's why there is that kind of energy here. And they keep showing me the face of somebody that did that to me. So this is why I'm just like, what is this? Why is this about? Why is this happening? Truth revealed. So there may be some kind of truth about that you come to find out. And, that could be in something that you're doing as well. Something that you're like putting forth, and it's time for you to like be able to receive the benefits for all these gifts that you have had. It's like the gifts it was a burden. And now you're going to see how it can actually be a benefit because you were able to harness this power. This power of being chosen. I feel like something is about to come out here about you, and something is about to kind of like explode here. Like become in a bigger audience here. It's going to become so much more here because you have small ponds here. And it's giving me like the reverse effect of like small ponds meaning, of like maybe you're thinking, oh, I'm just in a small pond, so that's why I've been a little bit successful. But it's kind of like, I think when you're reaching a bigger, it's your blessings are going to get bigger. It's like what this is kind of saying here. So don't be afraid to climb that ladder, to kind of really go for it here. Yeah. There's like a different avenue that you think, oh, if I can't make it here, then there's no way I can make it over there. It's way more, but it actually ends up taking off. So there's that. Okay. I'm trying to see what I want to do here. Okay. Wow. Billionaire, gifted, chosen. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning, set a date. Whoa. There could be a person here that you have a spiritual connection with. And this is kind of like saying you can feel that this person is two-faced, but maybe there's spiritual things that you can talk to this person about. But it's like you don't deserve people that benefit you in certain situations and will stab you in the back in others. So maybe it's not that situation, but there can be things about this person that there's a reason you want to hold on to them. Or maybe they remind you of somebody else. Yeah, because this is like, that's like memories here. So there is a date, there is meeting someone. You have really good fortune here. This is a person that will give you the world. They could even be a billionaire. The energy of this person and, you allowing this energy in could also just help other areas of your life take off. And are you kidding me? It says ascending. Did I tell you? It's like you're being elevated, you're being levitated, you're ascending. The Phoenix. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yes. So whatever this family situation is, you're being pulled out of this situation. This cycle is not going to repeat itself anymore. The cycle that has been repeating in your life where you don't have like a core group of people, a place to fit in. That's changing. You have defeated what it is you need to defeat, what it is you came here to defeat, and then some, I'm hearing. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change, mind. See, there could be a person here that they had done a lot of growing as well, which is really giving me twin flame energy. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing. Healing the inner child growth. And this is the butterfly. Levitating. Climbing towards success. Higher. Wow. Wedding rings. You know, the card after this butterfly, okay, when I picked it up, the card was this card. Ah! So I just picked up 2 on accident. What? Okay, that creeped me out. Because I was just going to say, oh, the card that was under this card before I shuffled, right? I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't. I shuffled and I was like, oh, why did I do that? And I feel like it's fitting. So I was like, I'm just going to say. And it's right here. I accidentally picked it up showing it's stabbed in the back. Okay, and you're probably like, why are you excited about that? Well, I'll tell you. Because, first of all, it's in the reverse. I don't really read reversals, but this is like what it's saying. It's saying here with this two-faced friend, there's somebody here that's trying to get in between you and a love and a relationship. So this is like, don't let that happen. And this person could be acting like they are your friend. You know, you see it in movies all the time, you know. You go home and then there's the high school girlfriend, you know, and she just acts like she's so friendly, you know, and hey, she's telling stuff that are lies. She's, you know, drugging the guy, and then she's like, you know, planting herself in his bed, and so the, you know, the new person like finds them together, but it's like so not that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's something here about that. There's something here about that. And that's the thing, is like this next card is the ladder climbing towards success. So you can see it. Whenever you get a leg up on something, they're not happy for you. They're pissed. Anytime a romantic situation doesn't work out, they just can't wait to say, well, maybe they just weren't that into you. It happens. I mean, I would say that to anybody, you know? So I guess they didn't like you that much, you know? It's this kind of energy, and it may not be that obvious, but I feel like Spirit is like, this person is going to be so angry that it's going to become that obvious. And this is not a situation to take lightly, because it's going to get worse if you don't like say, hey, no, I don't deserve to be treated that way, you know, at all. There is like bare minimum is raising, right? The bare minimum that it costs to be in your life. Hey, you can't be a hater. You can't burn down my forest and be in my life. No, not even a blade of grass can you burn down. No, you can't burn down anything. You know, it's my forest. Get over it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Wedding, it's like, get to the bottom of the situation. Don't just believe everything you hear. This doesn't mean like, don't like, you know, like don't address a concern, you know what I mean? And don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like almost like talking about it actually brings the two of you closer together. That's the thing. When you handle this kinds of things, people that are doing this kind of stuff in a healthy way, it actually brings you closer together with this healthy relationship, you know? It actually pushes you two together in a beautiful way. But if you don't, you know what I mean? If you handle it kind of, you know. Yeah, so wedding, union, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Wow. Wow. This person would give the world for you. You may not have any communication with them right now. You may not even know who they are. But it could be somebody that, you know, you just It never happened. Nothing ever happened with this person. How interesting. How interesting. Okay. For this pale, time to get out of a situation, you have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. You may have some sort of an ending that comes in as the same time as this connection. You may have, as this connection grows and blossoms, there is some kind of an ending in your life. Whatever that is, whatever that may be, that's what Spirit is saying. But it's like Spirit wanted you to have someone by your side if that is the case. But, tarot is not meant to predict, death. The coffin is not meant to be a literal coffin. It's not considered ethical. But it could just be saying that, there are situations that you have gotten out of, that you have removed, but maybe it's not exactly finalized that this situation is done. Maybe you just distance yourself, and maybe there is a way that it needs to just be completely removed from your life. And this is kind of saying you may wait until something, this commitment is stronger, and that's okay. You can decide how you're going to handle things in your life. But there's something here that even the more distance you put, even the more boundaries you set up, it feels like it is what it is. But it's like just as much as you have lost, you have gained so much more. It's kind of like the guy that, my octopus teacher guy. Hey, he got a divorce, and this is why he decided to go into the ocean every single day. He was like, hey, I'm sad every day. I'm just going to go in the ocean every day. It's going to be fine. And he ended up, making friends with this octopus. He ended up filming this documentary. It's like seen around the world. You know how much he's probably helped marine life around the world, because people, care about, the ocean now, and what people, what did Steve Irwin say? People want to save what they know, what they love, what they understand. They want to get involved. So that's a really beautiful thing. And now he probably met some marine biologists, and they're like happily ever after, visiting the octopus grandkids, whatever. So it's just like things happen. Things happen for a reason here. And it's like there's been a lot of endings in your life, and I feel like you're finally going to see a new beginning. A new beginning that's here to stay. And the more elevated you become, the more grounded your life is also going to become. So your spiritual gifts can increase as well. I feel like they will. And there is a way that you are going to be given so much abundance for you to be able to really fully enjoy this ascension and solidify things to stay, to build. It's really like as above, so below. It's like you're going spiritually higher and higher, and you're becoming more grounded and grounded and grounded and grounded. There's so much that you're being given. And this is the thing, is it's like God is like, hey, you're chosen, and I want to show the world what this really means, so more people will choose to be chosen. And so this can just continue to amplify, and this wave around this earth can be, instead of people tearing one another down, can be people building each other up, right? So this is really amazing here. This is like this energy of someone who grew up in a small town, and everyone was like, yeah, we don't think you're great. Sorry. We don't think you're going to be famous. Get over it. This is like Chappell Roan, I don't know if she grew up in a small town, but definitely the world didn't know about her, right? Only her little area. And they didn't care about her, And what do you know? Now she's famous. So it's like, hey, What? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I didn't know we had all of these. Okay. You know, you have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. So, yeah, finishing and ending, making a decision to complete some kind of an ending, to set some kind of a boundary and move forward, believing in your mystic gifts. There's something here about the work is done, and now it's like this elevation is going to carry you in this physical world. This is interesting. Okay, what the heck? Okay, Billionaire. Octopus! Yeah, this is the Eight of Cups. So there's something here being walked away from, but that is propelling you right towards so much solidified, secured, and levitated enlightenedness. A lot of new things are entering your life, and all of those things are going to be very, very rewarding spiritually and in this material 3D reality. You know how like you love something, you have such an amazing passion, and spiritually it's like so in alignment, and then also it's so successful and brings so much money and brings so many people together and new people into your life. It's like checks all the boxes, you know? There's a lot of new things coming into your life that are like that, but there's a lot of things that you're setting boundaries with, that you're going to stop doing, that you're turning away from, and that you're completely walking away from at the same time. Spirit is just kind of saying, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. That's what this is really saying. Yeah, the Earth Mother, the cow. This is the Empress. See how grounded this cow is. But then the Empress, you know, she magnetizes everything to her. Doesn't have to do any hard work, but is so very grounded in her enlightenment. That's like taking two different, completely different things and uniting them. It's like the whole universe is reorchestrating itself to bring this to you. And there is a person that has reorchestrated themselves in their life so they can give you the world. Whether they already know you or not, the reason they were doing this is for you. Oh yeah. And it's so interesting. There's a crab here. Oh, it kind of looks like an alien spaceship. Whoa. This right here, I was like, oh, that looks like a crab that's like on the ground here. And it looks like it's in a snow globe now. Okay, so like snow globe, it's like, hey, there is a person that in their mind, they have these emotions. They're hiding them. And this is going to burst. They're going to come forth. And now it's like this, the crab is outside of the snow globe and they're holding the whole world and they want to offer this to you. So it could be a transition. It could have to do with their mother, you know, or lack of a maternal figure that caused them to have a lot of lessons revolving that. And they have faced them. They have faced them now. Anything else about this person? You know, they could be a water sign because I keep talking about water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. They could be a Taurus or a Libra here. They could be, yeah, that's that. They could be a Leo, they could be an Aries, they could be a Sag. This is someone willing to take a risk. They're willing to take a risk. They're willing to be bold. This is someone's coming in win or lose. They don't know, hey, how are you going to take this? How are you not going to take this? You know, they have taken the time to think this through. This is not somebody that, it's like they are just rushing to come in, but there has been time that this person has prepared themselves. They have gotten strong within themselves. There's lessons that this person has learned. You know, they have done this work here. And now they're coming forth to have something really beautiful here. Wow. This looks really amazing. What do you want to title this reading? Okay. Thanks, you guys, so much. I hope this resonated for you. And if it did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Okay.